Welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw here in Lexington, Kentucky. And we are starting off with a good old promo from our new World Heavyweight Champion in the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And geez, of course, this is the Raw after Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber happened last night. One of the many things that happened at that show, one of the many title changes that happened at that show, because we had a lot, is that man became World Heavyweight Champion after walking inside the Elimination Chamber to start the show. Walked in first and walked out last as your World Heavyweight Champion. And I have a feeling I know why he's out here. There was kind of, you could say, a promise made, a deal made maybe. Something along those lines, made over a month ago now, and we're talking the first Raw after the Royal Rumble. McIntyre was not happy about Punk winning that Royal Rumble, and he said he was going to challenge for that there world title at WrestleMania while it was around the waist of Bron Breakker. And Drew was not too happy about that. Punk said, if you're not too happy about that, go win that World Heavyweight Championship in the Elimination Chamber, then you can get me at WrestleMania. Exactly what McIntyre did. I told you he had more motivation than possibly. I said Balor had more motivation than anybody else. Drew was on a very similar case like that. I might have said Drew. It's all blown together, but nonetheless, they were both very similar in that regard. That they more interested in the fight they had at WrestleMania rather than the championship or whatever. But either way, McIntyre's out. Let's what he has to say. I did it. I became World Heavyweight Champion. Now, Punk, get your ass out here right now! Well, McIntyre's asked for him to come out here. Is he going to? Asking McIntyre receives. Out comes the best in the world, the voiceless, the Second City Saint. And of course, the Royal Rumble winner. We haven't seen him since the Raw after the Royal Rumble. I'm sure he's been taking a little bit of a vacation because he knows it's going to be a hectic one going into WrestleMania, especially because he knows he's got WrestleMania. He's got that in the book. He won the Royal Rumble. As long as he's not injured now before Mania, he has got that WrestleMania match at WrestleMania for that World Heavyweight title. And so, definitely making things interesting, though, going into the World Heavyweight title match at WrestleMania, because there is a man that has rematch clause. Forgot to mention that. Being Bron Breakker. Of course, he dropped the title at Elimination Chamber. I mean, I did mention that. You could kind of infer that he has his rematch clause still. Not the only situation that we have like that. The Women's World Championship is also kind of in a situation right now. That one's even more interesting, considering that it's the three former members of Damage Control in their respective spots, with Io Sky as champion, the new champion, Bayley with her rematch clause, and Bianca won her Elimination Chamber contenders match. And so, it makes it very, very interesting surrounding these world titles on the Raw side of things, that is to say the very least, which is going to make these next 6 weeks, these next 6 Raws, in general, very interesting to say the least. And I'm sure there's some great stuff to go on SmackDown, plenty of title changes there. Interesting to see how the stuff with The Rock goes down. But anyways, CM Punk's out here like McIntyre asked. Let's hear how this goes, shall we? There's no running from me now, Punk. I'm the World Heavyweight Champion. You said you were going to challenge for the World Championship at WrestleMania. That makes it official. Me, you, at Mania. Oh, well, you only had to expect this would happen eventually during this. Out comes the former World Champion, and he does not seem like he is in a good mood at all. Braun, this is between me and Punk. Get the hell out of here. Need I remind you that I have a rematch clause for that there world title, and I don't feel like sharing that spotlight with more people than I have to. And I want my revenge for you taking that title off me. You didn't even pin me, Drew. Oh, I know about your rematch clause. I just don't care about it. Hey, if you're interested in my opinion, I'd love to take Drew one-on-one at WrestleMania. It'd be an easy night, an easy world championship. And then Drew wouldn't be able to dispute that I'm better than him with 2 victories over him. But on the other hand, if Braun gets added to this match to make it a triple threat match, might actually be an actual challenge, which, it's WrestleMania. That's what we all want, right? But, you know, honestly, I don't mind too much. As long as I get my match at WrestleMania that I am owed because I won the Royal Rumble, I'm easy going. I'll let you two solve this. Oh, the Raw GM. Looking like he's going to come sort this stuff out. Well, it's quite the conundrum we have, gentlemen, isn't it? Well, first things first, we can't take the world champion out of the world title match at WrestleMania. So, that's Drew McIntyre glued in. Same goes as said for CM Punk. He did win that Royal Rumble. He is correct. He is owed that world title match at WrestleMania. So he's stuck there with that too. So Drew and Punk, that's sorted. The question is Bron Breakker. Very much, he does have rematch clause, but that can be done at any time. So, here what I propose. Bron Breakker versus CM Punk in the main event. If Bron Breakker wins said match, he'll get added to that match at WrestleMania, making it a triple threat match. If Bron loses, however, he has to wait his turn for his world title shot. And in other news, while I'm out here, I was going to wait until later, but I'm out here, so I might as well. I've been given the prestige honour to announce the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royals, both the men's and the women's, will be returning to WrestleMania. 4 superstars, men and women each, for the Battle Royals from both brands. Whoever's earned it over the past year and season that hasn't got a shot at Mania just yet will be added to those Battle Royals. Anyway, that's everything I've got to say. Enjoy the show. Well, okay, then those are two very huge pieces of news. Not only are we getting those 200 of the Giant Memorial Battle Royals at WrestleMania, so it makes every match important. We've also just found out the main event tonight. Oof, what a main event that's going to be. Anyways, let's start this match out, shall we?
The following contest is a 6-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
All right, I'm getting this in my piece, of course. You've heard this is a battle royal. It's going to be a 6-man battle royal. The winner gets an IC title shot at the grandest stage of WrestleMania.
And his opponents, first, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Jeez, we're getting some huge names right now popping up for this battle royal. Oof, well, we've found 3 of the people so far. I mean, I'm assuming whoever this is.
And representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Escobar was the one I assumed it to be. It could have been a member of Legado, though, to be fair. Or other member of Legado, Humberto, Angel. Anyways, now comes one half of 8 Down Under. Jeez, we've had a one half of Trip Mello gang as well, getting a bunch of tag teams there. At least Sami Zayn's not, but you know, close enough.
And from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson.
I meant one half for tag teams. Just tag teams in general, you know.
And from Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 200 pounds, Ricky Gibson.
Well, I wasn't expecting Ricky. And unlucky for everybody in this match for this man.
From Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun.
Anyways, as Braun's making his way down to ringside, let's show you what we've got in store for you tonight. Punk Bron Breakker main event that's been made official. Oof, that's going to be a good one. We also have to find out the 2 Raw tags that are going in for the women's tag ladder match at WrestleMania. That's going to be the first one. We're also going to hear from the New Day after they won their street fight against the NJ family last night. We're going to hear from the Women's World Champion, the new Women's World Champion, here tonight as well. Anyways, yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how this all unfolds tonight. Plenty of WrestleMania implications. Anyways, let's get this Battle Royal underway with, shall we? It's going to be very interesting to see how this Battle Royal goes. I mean, we know who the champion is. I hate to say it still, but it's Logan Paul. Yeah, not doing great. Oh, Ricky fighting up Braun Strowman there. Thought Ricky was gone already. But geez, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see one of these 6 men is going to WrestleMania. Imagine it being Ricky. Ricky versus Logan Paul. He gets his rematch against Logan Paul after Logan Paul kind of half squashed him a number of, weeks ago. I believe it was on the build to Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be interesting to see them go at it again, I guess. Maybe Ricky might have been upgrading like his plan, upgrading his game. He might be ready for Logan Paul come WrestleMania, but he's got to get past this Battle Royal yet and 5 other superstars. You could say this is probably also a little bit of a teaser for the Andre Memorial Battle Royal, because if the other 5 work their asses off for the rest of this handful of weeks before WrestleMania, that could very much well see them in that. Jeez, oh, Ricky's gone out. Could very much see them get into that 8-man Battle Royal, of course. An 8-man Battle Royal and an 8-1 Battle Royal. 4 Raw superstars for each, and 4 SmackDown superstars for each. Just whoever's earned it over the past season, who won't have a match at Mania, which of course we're finding out as time goes on. And yeah, so I guess once the WrestleMania card clocks in, they'll go and SmackDown, the go home SmackDown's done. They'll go, all right, who's not on the show that definitely deserves to be? 4 from each brand for both the men's and the women's side of things and divisions. But like I said, we're getting an 8-man and an 8-woman Battle Royal. So, you know, we got a 6-man Battle Royal a little bit here. A little bit of a tease, kind of like we did for Royal Rumble. We had some Battle Royals here and there to find out places, to find out title matches. I believe the IC title was one of them. No, sorry, it's the United States. My apologies. And the other one, I believe, was the Women's World Championship Contender one. Maxine Dupree won, so a little bit of an interesting one here. We generally do 8-person Battle Royals, so seeing a 6-1, you know, it mixes it up a little bit. And it means that this spot is more coveted than it is before, I guess. More prestigious in a way. But it's one of those things, I guess. Anyways, we've only had Ricky eliminated so far. He's going to be the next one eliminated. I mean, we've got to talk about some of the seasons these lot have had. I mean, Braun Strowman and Carmelo Hayes, they've had history over the build to Royal Rumble. Melo was using Braun Strowman to just try and welt down the champion at the time, Bron Breakker. And then Melo ended up turning on Braun, and then they had their little rivalry there. Braun was originally used as a punishment for Bron Breakker for spearing Seth Rollins on the build towards Survivor Series. That's kind of, and he was also used as one of the matches for Ted DiBiase Jr. as he was working his way up to Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight Championship match on the build to Royal Rumble. That's kind of the time that Braun Strowman's had. Melo, like I say, he was challenging for that World Championship. He had another match with Bron Breakker. Like I said, the first off there was the Royal Rumble one. Well, technically that was second off. He also had the One and Night Champions. I forgot to mention the Royal Rumble one was an ODQ match, which is huge. And then there was also, geez, Escobar, is he going to be eliminated here? Geez, got to be careful about these things. And Escobar firing him off. And he was also in the men's War Games match. He was the one that got pinned in that, but they ended up getting the win on the fatal 4-way there the next night. It was Escobar trying to get rid of Braun Strowman. Geez, I don't know if that was smart by Melo trying to, yeah, no, I think he's trying to get it for himself. Did not work out for him. As Grayson Waller has nearly been eliminated. He's been feuding with a New Day for the past few months, so we found out it wasn't mainly his fault. And he's gone. And then Escobar, he's been pretty quiet for the last little bit, but he was prominent for the entire part of last year. He was basically on most weeks on the build all the way to Survivor Series. I think he had a breather. He had about a month off on the build to Payback, but other than that, he was there. Multiple IC title matches, Money in the Bank match, a match against Rey Mysterio at SummerSlam where he won. He's a manager trying to get rid of Braun Strowman. Fair play. I think Escobar's trying to help out. Jeez, trying to just nudge him over, but it hasn't quite worked. But Escobar's seen Sami Zayn. But I felt like out of everybody in this matchup, other than maybe Ricky, who's gone now, but definitely out of these remaining 4, I think Sami Zayn's had the quietest season, sorry. He's been in a few matches here and there, a few contender matches here and there. Other than that, nothing much. Except for he was in the Elimination Chamber last night. The only man in this match that was in the Elimination Chamber match last night. So he put it interesting. Escobar tried to. He lost out to Jey Uso, a friend of Sami Zayn. Jesus, Sami Zayn trying to get rid of Carmelo Hayes, and he does so. And Escobar trying to get rid of Braun Strowman. And Sami Zayn has noticed, and he's going to help out. Can these two get rid of the monster of all monsters out of this battle royal? This is what these two need to do to try and get rid of Braun Strowman. And they've done it. Strowman's out. It's down to 2 men, and Escobar gets there first. One of these 2 men will take on the IC champion at WrestleMania. God, I hate saying his name. I'm going to try and avoid it again. You know who it is. I've said it before. Jeez, the uppercut there by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn. Jeez, no, blocks that one. Escobar, no. He kind of have to love that one. He counts that one. Well, throwing these shots right at Sami Zayn. Jeez, and a super kick right down. Escobar's all fired up. It's gone into a one-on-one situation now. They haven't got to worry about who's behind them now. It's a case of who can throw the other person over the top rope quicker, but they're trying to wear each other down, make it easier to get over. Like I said, Escobar's had a hell of a season. He's had a little bit quiet. I mean, he was in the Royal Rumble as well. I think I forgot to mention that, but Sami Zayn was too. Like I said, Escobar's definitely had the more prominent year over Sami Zayn. So I think maybe one would argue, geez, Santos could well maybe earn that shot more over the year, but he's had 2 opportunities at that IC title. Sami Zayn has not challenged for a title this season, if I'm not mistaken. Escobar still taunting the LWO to this day. Don't know why he does it. It's clearly costing him right now as Sami Zayn just clotheslining him into the corner. Yeah, I don't believe Sami Zayn, unless he's challenged for an open challenge one time for the IC title when Dunne or Sheamus were holding it, but I don't believe he did. So, I don't believe he was in the Money in the Bank ladder match either. I could be mistaken. So I don't think Sami Zayn's done a whole lot this season. We'll just lose a handful of contender matches here and there. Jeez. So Sami Zayn looking for redemption, I guess, over a pretty lackluster season for him. Escobar's had a pretty great season now, and he's looking to continue it further. Jeez. The Mexican Destroyer. Right to Sami Zayn there. Jeez. Escobar now getting ready for this. He's oof. Yeah, again mocking the LWO. I don't know why he's doing it, but he is. And now picking up Sami Zayn, dropping him for the shoulder breaker now. Jeez. Under Escobar now, I think. Jeez, the body slam. I think he feels he's very much in control right now, and he's just showing it off right now. Jeez. There's Escobar now, dropping another shoulder breaker. Jeez, maybe just making it harder for Sami Zayn to grab onto the ropes. I don't know, maybe something like that. Anyways, Escobar now, I think maybe looking for the Phantom Driver. No, Sami Zayn biting off. Jeez, the elbow. Maybe Escobar should have just been focusing on getting him over the ropes. Blue Thunder bomb by Sami Zayn right to Santos Escobar. Jeez, Sami Zayn now sent Escobar over the ropes. And the good old Huluva kick, and Escobar's eliminated. Geez, Sami Zayn looking to redeem his season and winning the IC title at WrestleMania is one step closer, and will probably redeem him in that such way as well. Jeez, Sami Zayn making it for 5 other guys. Jeez, and making it. He's now, yeah, it's now been official, I guess. Sami Zayn celebrating, doing all that good stuff. Good for him. Anyways, as Sami Zayn celebrating with the crowd, like I said, we know that makes that official. His IC title match at WrestleMania. It's official. Look at it right there. It is official. Hey Jade, you really impressed me last night at Elimination Chamber. And you know what? I was thinking about going down to Regal and asking to be in that tag contenders match next week alongside you. So all I've got to ask is, what do you say? Oh, thank you. You know, I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, Bianca, and that means the world that you told me that. And you know what? It would be my honor to team with you next week and for us to advance to WrestleMania and win those women's tag titles with you. So the answer is yes. That's so great. All right. I'll go find Regal and let him know. Well, they'll be an unstoppable force, but oh, jeez. There's a brawl going on. Jeez. Rich Holland, Pete Dunne, they're going at it. Jeez. Rich Holland just got right into the car. Back and forth, jeez. These lot continuing on from the triple threat match for the IC title at Elimination Chamber. Pete Dunne's probably well mad that Rich Holland was the one that got pinned in that match and has cost, effectively, in Pete Dunne's mind, his IC title yet again. But geez, going for a weird version of a figure 4 on the outs, just in the parking lot, fair enough. Maybe, no, not really, I guess, probably not fair, but geez. Where's Jade and Bianca? They're literally in the other bit. This is the parking lot. They're going to be right next to it, surely. They're going to come stop this. Oh, I don't know. Surely they know what these kind of random sounds are sounding like. That knee right to the face, that whipping. Surely they know what that sounds like. They're going to hear that, even just lying back, but they're wrestlers, they should know what that kind of sound is. You know what I mean? Especially that knee and the whiplash. But geez, oh, and I think this is going to make a sound that's going to be quite the questionable one. Jeez, beat them with a stop sign. Jeez, right on Ridge Holland. I mean, maybe Bianca. This said she was going to Regal, but still, that means Jade. Anyways, Pete Dunne just teeing off on Ridge Holland, just trash talking him. Jeez, hopefully we can get some security there. Maybe Jade might go there and stop it as well, or maybe she's going to get the security. I don't know. Anyways. That Jade and Bianca possibly in the women's tag contender match whenever next is. But we have the other women's tag contender going on right now. So let's bring out the first team. Let's do this.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, Isla, and Alba, Fyre, the Union.
Well, that's an only union out here. And let's bring out their opponents. Probably trying to follow suit of Io Sky from winning that Women's World Championship. These two looking to capture championships of their own.
And their opponents, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
Anyways, let's quickly show you the standings for that women's tag title match. Of course, we've got both SmackDown tag teams already. The rematch clause and the champions. Now we just have to find two Raw teams. That's two SmackDown teams. Anyways, still to come tonight, of course. Promo from the New Day. Also, promo from the Women's World Champion, previously just mentioned, Io Sky. And also, of course, don't forget in the main event, CM Punk, Braun Breaker wins. He gets added to that WrestleMania match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Anyways, the Kabuki Warriors are out here. So, without further ado, let's get this women's tag contender match underway with, shall we? Let's see who's starting off. Isla Dawn starting off for Unholy Union. And Kairi Sane starting out for Kabuki Warriors. Makes sense. Kairi Sane starting off. Asuka was in that Women's Elimination Chamber last night. The same one as Bayley. Oh, Kairi Sane! Not Bayley, sorry. We'll worry about that in a minute. Kairi Sane looking for roll up. Two! Ooh, not quite two there, but maybe a different referee might have made a different call there. That was a bit of a weird one. Oh, looks like Isla Dawn's going for a roll up of her own here. Jeez. Looking for a one. Two. Oh, it's all about positioning. That Kairi Sane first roll up, it's all about positioning. Jeez. These two showing off. Kairi Sane can do all this too. you're not beating her out in this, Isla. But geez, yeah, like I said, Asuka was in that elimination chamber alongside Dakota is what I meant to say. Probably not quite the happiest that she lost out on that match. Would have been interesting to see her and Io if ended up going to that kind of situation, but it didn't. So yeah, Asuka not too happy about that. So looking to try and get a rematch, but a different set of titles. And Kairi's looking to join. So she did try to get to the Women's Elimination Chamber, but was stopped by Bayley when she was going against Dakota Kai. So maybe they both need a bit of revenge against Dakota. But and then like the greater Bayley as well. And I was going to say the greater Damage Control, but they're not in Damage Control anymore. But you know what I mean. But like I said, trying to follow suit. Io Sky's got the Women's World Championship. So the only other championship that two Raw superstars can get, well, any Raw Women's superstar can get, is those tag gold. So trying to get that to complete out the set, I guess, is Kairi and Asuka. But we know Isla Dawn now before they would go for those women's tag team titles lately. They had that freeway at Royal Rumble, if I'm not mistaken. They had a little bit of shenanigans a little bit before that. Like those whole Isla accidentally hit Alba, but they got over it. They became stronger, but not quite enough to win a freeway match with the champions at the time, Fyre and Jason Jane. But maybe that proves maybe the freeways aren't the best for them. I mean, maybe four ways are the way to do it, and plus that was a freeway tornado tag. This is a four-way tornado ladder match. So, a little bit of differences, but you know what I mean. It's going to be difficult to say the least. But geez, anyways, I think we've had everybody legal now, I think. I don't know. Anyways, Alba Fyre going into the cover on Asuka. One. Ooh, Asuka kicks out there. I mean, I've got to say, I think maybe talking of recency experience, definitely opposed past season, Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn, they've had matches this season as a tag team. This is Asuka and Kairi's first tag in I don't know how long. So there's definitely that experience, but maybe overall experience, I'd maybe give that to Asuka and Kairi. But like I said, just time since they've been a tag team, alone teams when they were times when they were a tag team separately. I mean, Asuka was a tag team with Alexa Bliss for a bit, and along the likes of, but yeah. But I'm not great with the history, and I've just realised, as we go into the cover here, 1, 2, kick out there. is like we're kind of getting a bit Japanese versus Scotland right now. I mean, I know I'm kind of leaning a bit more to Scotland because, you know, United Kingdom. Yeah, so I'm probably a bit biased there, but yeah, like I said, it's debatable on how the experience was. Recent experience, I'd probably give it to Union, but maybe overall experience, I'd probably give it to Oscar and Kairi, maybe singles and tag-wise, but I'm not 100% the best with my history. I'm a bit foggy with it sometimes, you know what I mean? And you could also say with like just my history with just companies and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, maybe some of the old brands like NXT UK. Anyways, what are we saying? Taking it to Alba Fyre right now. It's going to work. Jeez, oof. Anyways, up to the top. I mean, I think we've got a little bit of a nation war going on too. I believe we have the Japanese versus Scotland a little bit here. Who walk on top? You know, a bit more. What's the word? Bias to the Scotland side of things, for obvious reasons, being a UK boy. It's close enough. Anyways, Alba Fyre looking for the roll up on Kairi Sane. 1, 2. Oh, Kairi Sane rolls it back. A 1, a 2. Whoa, jeez. I was going to say, I do apologise. I haven't been keeping track on what combinations we've had in this matchup yet, but as far as I'm aware, everybody's been made official in this matchup tonight. So, yeah, we definitely... Isla started off the fight, and we definitely had Oscar at some point. So, yeah. Every combination, I'm not sure about it. I'm hoping we have. But it doesn't mean it could still happen right now. Jeez, Kairi Sane getting that shot right to the chest there. That sliding D. Anyways, going into the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, Alba Fyre kicks out. Jeez, you can see the frustration on Kairi Sane's face. Like I said, maybe there's a bit of jealousy, a hint of jealousy through Io Sky's situation and how unlucky she didn't even get into the Elimination Chamber matchup, so she didn't even get that payday of wrestling in a pay-per-view match. You know what I mean? Anyways, this is going to be a just thing. Jeez. They're switching moves round. That's how they're playing it tonight, I guess. This WrestleMania season, you got to bust out. Different combination, I guess. Free count, there you go. Kabuki Warriors. Of course, that's Kairi Sane's finish of the insane elbow. Oscar using it this time. Like I said, you got to play this game sometimes. It's WrestleMania season. You got to pull out all the stops. That means using your tag team partner's finisher. And that's exactly what it means. Make people question what you're thinking, I guess. You get to know harder what you're doing. Makes it easier to get the win. And I feel like that's definitely the Kabuki Warriors style, is to be confusing and mysterious enough that your opponent don't know what you're doing. And it's worked out for them here tonight, for sure. Of course, it's gotten them one step closer. Well, it has got them to WrestleMania. I mean, it was one step closer to the women's tag title match. I'm looking for Unholy Union. They're missing out this season, at least unless one of them can get into that Andre the Giant Women's Memorial Battle Royal, which you very much could do.
Here are your winners, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
Congrats to the Kabuki Warriors. Can they follow suit with Io Sky? Guess I have to find out. Anyways, they've been added to that matchup. One more duo to go. A Raw duo. It's looking like a great one so far. But anyways, let's find out what we've got to do up next, shall we? Of course, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I've got the schedule right. It's going to be a new day. Yes, it is. That was poorly timed. I was hoping for a bit better time in there. Jeez, I forgot how long we have to wait sometimes for the new day. Jeez. Anyways, new day. They're coming out here. They got a huge win over the Angelo family last night at Elimination Chamber in a street fight. It was a hellacious fight, but they got the victory nonetheless. And now we get to see where their sights are on next as we go up to WrestleMania season. Hopefully all the shenanigans are behind them. But it's one of those things, I guess. Anyways, like I said, the new day out here. Woods on the left, Biggie in the middle, Kofi Kingston on the right, throwing out those pancakes to the lovely fans. Anyways, let's show you what we're still going to start tonight. Of course, Io's promo. It'll be interesting to see what she has to say. And then also CM Punk, Bron Breakker. Main event time. Well, main event action, sorry. Anyways, the new day out here. They had a little bit of an extra celebration from Elimination Chamber. But I think without further ado, let's hear what they have to say, shall we? So, we defeated the D'Angelo family in a street fight last night at Elimination Chamber. So the question is, what are we going to do next? And more importantly, what are we going to be doing for WrestleMania? Don't worry, we'll tell you. We are going after what we set after to get many months ago, and that's get those Raw Tag Team titles. That will change to those World Tag titles at WrestleMania. So Prophet, get out here and accept our WrestleMania challenge. Oh, well, okay, that's going to be huge if we can get that finally. We can get this match, but hopefully, well, we've had it once before, but hopefully this time it'll be fair game. Anyways, out comes the Almighty One with his hurt business. You really think that you deserve a shot at the Street Profits titles? You think we don't? Tell you what, if you're in tag matches for the rest of the month, we'll consider your proposal. That's fine. We can go through more adversity if it means getting our tag title shots at WrestleMania. Glad you think so. Tell you what, why don't we start off with a team you've just gone to war with, but this time it's going to be 2-on-2 action style. You're going to be facing the D'Angelo family. Oh, well, okay. Well, yeah, let's make this clear. Bobby Lashley made it clear. 2-on-2 action. So I guess I have to find out which two other D'Angelo family it will be.
And their opponents, accompanied by Tony D'Angelo, at a combined weight of 468 pounds, Luke Cruz, Finkel, and Channing Lorenzo, the D'Angelo family.
Anyways, it sounds like it's going to be Crucifino and Stax. Interesting to see those two team up for the first time, I guess. Anyways, don't forget, we have a promo from Io Sky later tonight. And also the main event, Punk, Bron Breakker, one-on-one. If Bron Breakker wins that, he gets added to the World Championship match at WrestleMania. If he loses, he has to wait his turn to use his rematch clause. Anyways, Crucifino and Kofi Kingston start this one off. Let's set with the less history, of course. Woods and Stax have had a few matches on the Belt Elimination Chamber, one-on-one style. 1-1 apiece. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, still DDT. Of course, got Big E and Tony D'Angelo down at ringside for support. I'm sure maybe Tony D'Angelo might be more for shenanigans. They didn't quite get their payday. They limited they were probably hoping for by getting rid of the New Day and stopping them from challenging for those Raw Tag titles. They're now getting the World Tag titles as of WrestleMania. But yeah. And of course, maybe they could at least get some of that paycheck back. Or at least get some of the paycheck that they would have got if they can get rid of the New Day right here, right now. Jeez, as Crucifino going to work, it's going to be interesting to see how Crucifino blends into the D'Angelo family further in the wrestling side of things. Of course, we generally see Stax and D'Angelo when it comes to tagging. So seeing Crucifino and Stax might make things a little interesting. See how things are different. It might throw New Day and Woods off and Woods and Kingston off a little bit. You know, they might be, if they hear the D'Angelo family, they might be expecting, all right, Tony D and Stax, and that's what they've been probably expecting as they were slowly building to this anyways. That's the street fight they were expecting. They were expecting Stax and Tony D, but no, Tony D was like, no, we'll find a third man. And it didn't quite throw off the New Day quite enough, even though it threw them off in the moment, in the promo, in the contract signing, because Big E got put through a table. It kind of surprised them all that Crucifino was the extra person. But the lawyer that was doing the contract signing, so it might be a bit dodgy with that contract signing, but either way, the New Day still walks out on top, so maybe they'll be alright with the questioning of all that. But there's less tape on Crucifino, so it's going to be hard to know. But they didn't exactly have much chance to rehearse it anyways, research it, but they would have at least had chance in the Belt Elimination Chamber. But like I said, yeah, again, didn't necessarily make the difference enough, because the New Day still ended up walking out on top, so, you know. Maybe all I'm saying is all a bit random and waffle, but I think it's important to mention nonetheless. They maybe just got lucky that night. Who's to say? Sometimes it's exactly what happens. Sometimes some people are just in the right place at the right time for certain stuff they may not be tonight. Maybe you could say Stax and Crucifino will be in the right place at the right time this time, because Stax was a million miles away from people getting pinned last time. Maybe he won't be this time. We're talking of Stax and pinning. Stax is going in for the pin. One, kick out by Woods. Like I said, these two have plenty of history. I've forgotten who tagged in first to know if we've had every combination yet. So I just know we've had every legal superstar involved in this. But yeah, I keep losing track of this. I keep trying to keep on track, so I like to know. I like to tell everybody, but I always forget. Anyways, looks like Woods is looking to tag in Kofi. So I can say that maximum all we need is Woods and Crucifino as Kofi Kingston gets that splash. Right on Stacks as Woods got the leg drop as well. And then dropping the elbow drop. No, Stacks getting out of harm's way. But Kingston with a German suplex. Crucifino's looking to get him. Kofi Kingston knows he's crawled over. Trying to get to Crucifino, but it hasn't quite. I don't know what that plan was from Kofi. Clearly maybe a bit bad and bruised. Not thinking straight maybe. I don't know. Either way, that drop kick. Anyways, Kofi Kingston off the boob drop. Looking for it. Hits it. Jeez. There's Kofi Kingston. Sending Crucifino into the corner. Send it. Oh, at least attempted to send Stacks flying. Oh, grabs him. Strikes. Drop kick. Sends Stacks down. Crucifino stood in the New Day's corner. Kofi is stomped to the leg there, keeping Crucifino where he wants him. And now you can say every legal participant has been, every combination has been made. As Woods looks for the up, down, down. Right, Crucifino checking on Stacks. Stacks is down. Ref. 1, 2, 3. New Day advance with their first match here tonight. Oof. That's one match down. What, for the rest of the month, they said? Jeez. Oof, we've still got a few more matches to go then, I guess. Yep. Oof. Double axe handle. Jeez. Leg drop. Go for Kingston now. Jeez. Oh, maybe not there. There you go.
Here are your winners, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Anyways, the New Day celebrating. What, they've got, what, like, one more match to go? I think, yeah, that'll make it to the end of the month. I guess I'll have to see who that is next week. Anyways, New Day celebrating this victory. Having a party. Lucky for them. Anyways, oh, geez, oh, we had a brawl already, geez. Now, it's Roxanne and Ronda brawling this time. Probably just got Richard Pete Dunne out of there. Now we've got these two. Geez, their rivalry's been on and off the entire season. And I think now they've just got nothing left, I guess. They're just fighting again. Nothing more to focus on, I mean, other than WrestleMania, but title matches are all but books for the women's side of things, other than the women's tag. And I have to see these two in women's tag competition right now, jeez. Doof. Jeez, so I guess this is all they have left to focus on, other than the Memorial Battle Royal, but maybe taking the other one out might make it a lot more likely for them to get into it. I don't know, or maybe just taking down the other one might make it more likely for them to be, I don't know, either takes out a spot or makes it more likely that they deserve it. Anyways, those lot are going to keep fighting. Have to worry about that later, I guess. Anyways, yeah, if my schedule says correctly, we're now going to hear from the new Women's World Champion, a former Damage Control member. It is Io Sky, the genius of the sky. He's, and I guess maybe the genius in some ways. She used Bayley's tactics against her and walks out on top as your new Women's World Champion. Just as WrestleMania season going behind it. Clearly hasn't worked out for Bayley. Bayley was stopped Io Sky from getting in that Elimination Chamber. Bayley didn't have an opponent Elimination Chamber. Io petitioned that she deserved it because Bayley cost her a shot at the Chamber. Regal said yes, and it's not worked out for Bayley because no, she doesn't have that Women's World title in general. She lost her a whole month earlier to Io Sky, I guess. Anyways, I said it's interesting because Bayley's got a rematch clause. Dakota Kai won her Elimination Chamber contenders matchup for that Women's World Championship, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this all solves itself, because we had an interesting one for the Men's World one as well. I did it. I proved Bayley was a fraud. She needed me and Dakota at her corner for those Women's World title matches, and I proved it last night. Oh, well, out comes the probably a little bit salty former Women's World Champion in their role model. Maybe not so role model anymore. At least not for Io Sky and Dakota Kai, but either way. Especially for Io Sky now that she beat her. But Bayley's out here. Nonetheless, of course, like I said, lost that Women's World Championship probably. Something to do with wanting her rematch for said a Women's World Championship using her rematch clause. And, you know, a better place in the grandest stage of them all, though. We saw a bit of an issue between Braun Breaker, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre. There being want to be a specific one-on-one match here. I don't know if we'll have the same issues. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I guess I'll have to find out because this situation hasn't fully resolved itself yet. So, Bayley out here. Looking like she has something to say to the new Women's World Champion, which is probably going to hurt Bayley in that regards. So, let's hear what she has to say. Ding dong. Hello. I'm not done with you yet. I still have my rematch clause. I don't think there's any better place than to challenge you for it at WrestleMania. And Dakota Kai makes the three former members of Damage Control and also the three people that are circling that Women's World Championship right now. You had the champion, the previous champion with the rematch clause, and the one that won the Elimination Chamber Contenders match for that Women's World Championship. So that makes it the three-piece there. All three women that will be surrounding that title. Interesting to see what Dakota has to say. Hey, don't forget about me. I won the Elimination Chamber Contenders for that there Women's World Championship. And you know what? I have a bone to pick with both of you. So a triple threat match at WrestleMania sounds perfect to me. That's good with me. Well, I have business to settle with you, Dakota. And if I clearly still have business to settle with Bayley, you're right. Maybe we should do it both at the same time. All right. I accept. Good. See you girls at WrestleMania. Well, okay. That's good to hear. That's good to see. I'm looking forward to that anyways. Without further ado, people that couldn't come to that conclusion, it's main event time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Corbin from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds,
Well, the former world champion is out here now. The Royal Rumble winner's out here. All right, we need to get this across firmly. Punk, McIntyre happening at WrestleMania. Is it going to be a one-on-one match? Or we're going to have a triple threat match with Bron Breakker using his rematch clause at WrestleMania? That's as we decided right here, right now. If Bron Breakker wins, it gets added to a triple threat match. Bron Breakker loses, he has to wait for a later date. Oof, interesting.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Anyways, before we focus on this matchup completely, let's show you what we've got in store for next week. But first off, it's been made official that WWE Women's World Championship match, triple threat match at Mania. Gonna be good. Anyways, now let's show you what we've got in store for next week. We got to find out who the New Day's taking on next week to possibly get this title match at WrestleMania. We'll see, I guess. Also, that's been made official. There you go, Jade and Bianca. They're a team now. They're taking on Piper and Chelsea. They'll be added to that women's four-way ladder match if they win that. Otherwise, it'll be Piper and Chelsea. Anyways, one of the Rocks and they're brawling this week. And same with these two. They've been made some one-on-one matches, some grudge matches. Be good to see those. And, of course, Logan Paul, unfortunately, will be seen next week in his title celebration. It'll be interesting to see how he talks about Sami Zayn. Anyways. CM Punk is out here. He's looking ready for a fight. He's got that match secured in the bag either way, so I guess I'm going to question how much he's going to fight here tonight, though. As much as Triple Threat's going to be a challenge, it's also going to be like a lot more challenging. It's not just like a more difficult opponent. He puts his Drew McIntyre's not a very difficult opponent, Bron Breakker. He wants his shots at WrestleMania. Rematch clause doesn't guarantee that shot at WrestleMania. Bayley kind of got lucky that Dakota wanted to deal with her, and he felt like she's going to be a pain in my ass at some point. I might as well deal with them both at WrestleMania. You know, I feel like that triple threat match makes it the more marquee match, in my opinion. Considering that it's just the former teammates of Bayley. There's also now it's the former members of Damage Control. You know what I mean? I feel like it makes it that bit more marquee, which, you know, gets better spot. Bit of a payday, you know. Those things. Anyways, jeez. Maybe you could argue the opposite in this case. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, the grudge match. But either way, the neck breaker there. Punk gets that neck breaker on Bron Breakker, getting that elbow drop. This is also a great match for Monday Night Raw. We're getting the former world champion plus the Royal Rumble winner the match that we would have seen if Bron Breakker won the Elimination Chamber match. This is what we would have seen at WrestleMania right now. Though not necessarily the same situation on the line, because of course the world title is not on the line. And then on the WrestleMania stage, what is Baron Corbin doing in this ring? Yeah, Punk getting rid of him. Jeez, Bron Breakker now. Jeez, going to work on CM Punk. Taking advantage. But yeah, it's one of those things, I guess. Gee, oof. And you won't exactly get the same out of them as you would have done if this was a WrestleMania match for the world title, because like I said, world title not on the line. And they're not at WrestleMania, but they are fighting. Well, Braun is fighting for a world title spot at WrestleMania. Always have to get to it later. So it's not like he's fighting for a world title match. He's just fighting for a WrestleMania match right now. That's all he's fighting for. Where Punk is fighting to make this a one-on-one match instead of a triple threat match. Though to be fair, he says he's going to seem that he's going to be easy. He's easy with whatever, but I don't think he's going to quite willingly lose a match to Bron Breakker either, though. So maybe CM Punk more fighting on pride. Though CM Punk is a man that definitely cares a lot about pride. So you know. Anyways, jeez, oh, I don't know what was going on there. A feint out, whatever it was. It's worked for CM Punk. Jeez, just getting these chops and stuff. Bron Breakker not having any more of it though. Punk fighting him off though. Kicking away. And he's bringing him down. Looking to lock in a submission. On Bron Breakker looking to wear him down. He's been very aggressive in this matchup so far. Punk is just trying to wear him down, I guess. But jeez, the elbow shot right to the face. That was nasty. Punk is dazed. I don't blame him. Jeez, the boot right to the knee. And a clothesline. Jeez. Oof, I think he tried to just dead leg him there. But from the front instead of the back. Jeez. Anyways, Bron Breakker. Oof. Okay, this isn't school days anymore. Bron Breakker, former world champion. Jeez, he ain't that young blood anymore. Jeez. Maybe CM Punk maybe going to try and take him back to school. I don't know. Bron Breakker. Oof. The splash. He fails there. CM Punk. Oh, that was nasty, but either way, it's worked. Punk. Kick into the midsection. Jeez. Oof. Punk. Getting this charging up. Jeez. Oof. Shot to the face. Looking for that clothesline. Going into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out there by Braun. Even going down that easy. Punk. Jeez. Maybe just trying to wear down Bron Breakker still. Just trying to get some of that aggression out of Bron Breakker. Though I think some of that's just going to be too hard to get out. But maybe we can at least get some of it out. As Baron Corbin distracting the Second City Saint right now. Bron Breakker getting back to his feet now. Looking to probably take advantage of another Baron Corbin distraction. Referee really need to deal with this man. He was already in the ring once. Oh, Baron Corbin sizing him up. Sorry, Bron Breakker sizing him up. Gets that charge and shoulder barge. CM Punk. Jeez. Oof. Maybe doing a little bit to a man that CM Punk used to know very well. But this time going for a spine bust instead of a spin out back. Suplex powerbomb thing. Whatever. 1, 2. Kick out. Of course, a pinfall instead of a 5-knuckle shuffle into an AA. I was saying, it's John Cena, jeez. Ball kicks the midsection. Sure, he's off doing movies somewhere. Guys, jeez. CM Punk going to the top rope. What are you looking for here? Looking for an elbow drop. Right to the heart of Bron Breakker. 1. Whoa! Bron Breakker proving you can attack his heart. He's still got plenty of it. Jeez. Bron Breakker, that knee to the face. Oh, what a spear by Bron Breakker to CM Punk. 1, 2. Oh, Punk fires the shoulder up. Jeez. Oh, Bron Breakker picking up Punk here. Sending him into the ropes. Jeez. Don't pop up. Power slam. Right to Punk. Bron Breakker hitting all these big moves right now on CM Punk. 1, 2. Oh, Punk fires the shoulder up. Bron is getting frustrated now. CM Punk proving that he's still got the fight left in him. And Bron, what's he looking for? Maybe that sign of recliner. No, Punk fighting out of it. Jeez, Punk. Oh, picks up Bron. Looking for the go to sleep. To Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker's WrestleMania dreams over with. 1, 2. Oh, Bron Breakker fires the shoulder up. Well, CM Punk now. Oh, Baron Corbin, yeah, again distracting CM Punk. Jeez, it's been a great match so far, except for maybe the inclusion of Baron Corbin. Bron Breakker, oh, Punk saw it coming, but it's playing possum. But jeez, Bron Breakker just about got out of the way there. Hasn't worked out for Punk though. Only temporarily at least. Bron Breakker now. What's he going to do off this apron? Double axe under Punk. Got the block up. I think made Bron Breakker pull up a little short. Jeez. Punk there. Oh no, Bron Breakker fighting him off. Jeez. Oh, Bron Breakker. Don't know what that was, but it's worked out for him either way. He's looking to pick up CM Punk. Power bomb position. Jeez. Oh, what a bomb on the announce table. Jeez. Bron Breakker now. Jeez. Breakker. Looking to send Punk into those stairs. Braun. Count of 8. You come with us, my count out. Jeez, Punk barely making it in. Jeez, Baron was trying to get Punk there, maybe trying to hold him down either way. Oh, jeez, what's going on here? Baron Corbin just playing distraction again. Ref, you got to get rid of them, surely. Jeez, then a shot right to the kidney there. But no, Punk. Jeez, getting that chop to the face. I think these two men are looking to just trade blows with one another. Jeez, Bron Breakker. Jeez, CM Punk. Who's going to end up on top? Is Bron Breakker going to be able to get his WrestleMania dreams? Jeez, and get a world title match at WrestleMania. Jeez, Punk counters. Golf. No, Bron Breakker counters. Jeez, Bron Breakker. Oh, but Punk gets that high kick. Right to Bron Breakker. He said Baker there, jeez. Oof. He breaks people, not bakes for people. Anyways, jeez. But Punk right now is looking to do the damage instead of Bron Breakker. But no, Bron Breakker. Fight out of the corner. Send Punk back into the corner himself now. Bron Breakker. Oh, jeez. Just bringing Punk down with some authority. Going in for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Punk gets the shoulder up. Jeez, Bron Breakker got to be getting furious now. Jeez. He's questioning what he has to do. Questioning Baron Corbin there, jeez. Jeez, picking him up, but no, Punk gets the elbow to the midsection. Slap to the face, just going for this combat out, jeez. The shot's off, jeez. It's going and working out on Bron Breakker. Maybe Bron Breakker wasted too much time, whatever. Sending him off the ropes. Jeez. The power slam there. By Bron Breakker, to Bron Breakker, sorry. Baron Corbin, he's really trying now. Ref, you need to get rid of him. You really do. He's been in the ring fucking twice. Get rid of him. Jeez, Bron Breakker stirring up to his feet. Bron, jeez, no, Punk saw it coming. Mongolian chop, and again. Jeez, Punk checking on Baron Corbin to make sure he just stays put. And CM Punk telling us all it's time for 90-night time for Bron Breakker. Looking for the go to sleep. Going for the covers. 1. Oh, Bron Breakker's busted. Everyone can see it. 3. CM Punk with the win here tonight. Jeez, Bron Breakker, he fought valiantly in this matchup, but CM Punk maybe deep down wants that one-on-one match against McIntyre more than we thought. Maybe to feel like the deal with McIntyre once and for all. And that's exactly what he's got. He's got that one-on-one match with McIntyre for that world title match. Making sure McIntyre can have no excuses. This time he'll beat him twice in one season. McIntyre can't blame it anyways. McIntyre is out here looking to spoil CM Punk's celebration. Walking out there with that world title. The one they will be fighting for at WrestleMania. Jeez. Oof. It's going to be a good one to see these two fight. I'm surprised they haven't started trading blows right now. Maybe they're waiting for it. McIntyre knows he's got the match. Maybe he's saving for it. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching Raw. And hopefully, I'll see you for SmackDown.